As some of you may know, I love stories. You can see that through my entire adventures overseas. I love reading stories. I love talking about stories, dissecting stories, all the fun stuff about stories. So I decided to, what's my favorite kind of story outlet or storytelling device, which is movies. And I wanted to just go through and review some of my favorite movies, some of maybe have some people on here ask them questions about the movies, and yeah, just dissect and review movies and content and all that stuff because there's a lot of cool stuff out there, and there's I feel there's so much to talk about. So yeah, let's get into it. Inconceivable, as you wish. Twelve. All these are lines from this here movie, The Princess Bride. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, but this movie is fantastic, okay? It's got everything. It's got fighting, it's got love, it's got rodents of unusual sizes. This movie, let me tell you about it. This movie was made in 1987, directed by Rob Reiner, and starring Carrie Elwes. I think I said that right. Robin Wright, and Mandy Patinkin, just to name a few. And there's so much to pick. There's so much to talk about with this movie. This movie, I grew up with this movie, so it hits home with me. And yeah, I have 5 questions that I'm gonna be answering about this movie to, talk about it, I guess. Okay, so my first question about this movie is, what is my favorite scene? There's a lot of good ones in this. I think a really like runner up for best scene, my favorite scene, would probably be them falling down the hill. When Princess Buttercup finds out that her love, Wesley, was not killed by the dreadful pirate Roberts, that he actually became the dreadful pirate Roberts. And now she pushes him down a really long ravine and they just go tumbling down. And as he's tumbling down, he says, "As you wish." And she finally realizes, oh, that's my Wesley. And then she just trips out of nowhere. There's no one pushes her. She just slips and then she starts tumbling down. And it's a good 3 shots of them just falling down the hill. Okay, I have to say my favorite scene has to be at the end of the movie when Indigo fights the six-fingered man finally, and he keeps saying the line, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." And he keeps saying that over and over again until he's screaming it at him, and then he finally gets him cornered, and he's saying, "Oh, give me everything you got," or something along that lines. And as he says, "Yes, I'll give you whatever you want," Indigo kills him, and he says, "I want my father back," because he killed his father. I don't know why that scene's just so. It gave me goosebumps when I watched it. So my next question is my favorite quote from the movie, and let me tell you, this is really hard for me because you got some really good ones, like inconceivable. That word, I don't think it means what you think it means. Twelve. He's only mostly dead. All these really good lines, but I think I have to go with the one I was saying earlier, which is, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." That is just, it hits. It hits. Don't we all wish we had a Wesley in our lives? Someone that would just follow our every order. I'm just kidding. Now, someone who we're so deeply in love with, I guess. But the opening scene of her just bossing him around, and then she finally realizes, or at least the grandpa who's reading the story says that every time that he was saying "as you wish," he was really saying that "I love you." My next question is best performance. This is also tough because this is completely subjective, my personal opinion. I would probably have to say Carrie Elwes, who played Wesley, who also played the man who was wearing black mask, which is uh, grin, crazy story. Love the story, and from Wesley, a farm boy, to the dreadful pirate Roberts. But I don't know. I love his take on the character. I guess he had just that charm, that boyish charm, but at the same time, oh, sorry, I shouldn't say boyish charm, ruggish charm, and he was really, I don't know, fun to watch. He was just fun to watch. I love that scene between him and I think it's Fezzik.
I think it's not physique. The Vicini, where they're the whole battle of wits when he poisoned the glasses, and Vicini's saying, "Well, I can't choose that cup because, you know, you poisoned that cup, or I can't choose this cup because you obviously chosen this cup." And he just sits there the whole time watching him go through his head, and he literally is on his head, which he says. Then at the end, when he takes a poison, he dies. Literally mid laugh. Then the Wesley says, "Here's the trick. I poisoned both glasses." Like that's baller. So my next question is my favorite actor. Now, again, this was kind of tough, but I think I'm gonna go with Mandy Patinkin, who played Inigo, because just again his character arc, the short amount of time that he's on screen, and it's not short, but you know what I mean. This movie is kind of short compared to things that come out nowadays. So I love his story and the way he gave lines when he pulls uh, Wesley up from the rope from the rocks, and he doesn't just immediately fight him. He tells him about his father. He's like, there was respect. There's respect there before they get into it, and even when they do get into it, the whole fighting scene, that was a beautiful choreographed scene. The jumping, the flipping, all this fun stuff, and just at the end of the funny, he says, "Who are you?" That line, and he's a Spaniard, and really really fun to watch. Again, at the end when he kills the six fingered man, that is I can't with that scene. It's just so powerful. I don't know why, but him just screaming his name over and over again and getting louder with each swing of the sword is ooh. All right, and my next and last thing to do is to rate this movie. Now, here's how my rating is gonna go. People rate from 1 to 10, and that's a lot of numbers. So my rating is only 1 through 5. 1 means I really hate it. It was the worst movie, really bad. 2 is I didn't like it. I watched it. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it. 3 is I liked it. It's simple. It's right in the middle. I liked it. Would I watch it again? Probably so, but it'd probably take a while. 4 is I really liked it. Like I can watch it over and over again. It was great. And 5 is my favorite movie. I loved it. It is a really good movie. Stuff all around. And I think for this movie, for The Princess Bride, I would probably have to say I'll give it a 4. I know that sounds like what after me raving about it, but honestly, yeah, I'll give it a 4. I liked it. It's nostalgic for me. It takes me back to my childhood, and so I give it a 4. I really do like this movie, but I don't know if I would say I love this movie. It has some really good stuff in it. Like I said, it has something for everybody. It has romance, it has fighting, it has action, it has humor, all this fun stuff, all wrapped up in a fairy tale. And the whole movie is just a grandpa reading to his grandson, which is just as wholesome. And his mom, the grandson's mom's in it for maybe 5 seconds, maybe. But then it comes back to him, and it's just a kissing book. So yeah, I would say a 4, and that is my rating, and that is also The Princess Bride. If you haven't seen this movie, where have you been? It's been out forever and a day, and I again highly recommend this movie. And so, yeah, thank you guys for enjoying and enduring that with me. So, yeah. Anyways, God bless you guys. Love you. You warthog face buffoon.